how about this? How about I just make a simple video, just a casual video, to say here in March 2019 what my vision is for my hair, because I never keep that same hairstyle, do I? So here's what I'm planning. I am planning on keeping the beard for about another week, and then a couple weeks after that I plan to get this cut. What I plan to do, and Maxwell Smart, my resident barber, please correct me if I'm wrong, I want to experiment with making all of this basically the same length on both sides, to where I can just do the straight slick back with no part, because right now we have kind of a vague part going on, which I can appreciate, but at the same time I feel that it's a little bit more high maintenance than what I want to do. And I love this concept of having hair that I can just have some mousse after I've, towel dry my hair and just push it back, not part it in the middle, but just push back. Can I get away with that is ultimately the question. So that's where I want to go. As far as growing my hair out any longer, I feel like I've accomplished what I wanted to do with this, being over 3 inches long. I'm happy about this. But I feel that the next stage is to try to push it all back, but it needs to be cut the right way where it's not longer on the side. Then after that, I plan to go to 2.5 inches on top, but then do a number 4 guard, but basically just blend that into a number 2 on the sides and the back. Looking back on an older video, that I think is the best look if I'm gonna have hair. And then from there, I would plan to cut, see how short I could go again, see if I could get away with 1.5 inches, even though it would show my scalp a little bit. See if I can get away with that and have it really short on the sides. Like maybe a 2 blended down to a number 1, but 1.5 inches on top. And this is basically my plan for the rest of this year, 2019. And then after do all of that and get all of that out of my system, and I'm good, then I would plan on buzzing it off again for several months. Because that's just always fun. I think what I have to remind myself of is I'm not the guy who's gonna go bald next year. And I think I just needed to say that out loud, and I think we all need to have that epiphany. I'm not going to go bald next year. And it's interesting because there's this whole concept, and I feel this is a very large part of my identity on this channel, what this channel is about. And that is that you look at age 35, and granted your 1-year-old photo is a good projection of what you'll look like at age 35. But you look at that, and the guys who are noticeably balding before age 35 typically are the ones aggressively balding. Those who make it to age 35 without showing noticeable balding are the ones who tend to keep their hair. Where I'm at is right in the middle, but even then, I don't expect to go aggressively bald anytime soon. So I'm saying this because ultimately, as I would shave off my hair, it's still going to be there the year after that. So part of me wants to think, well, if I just went bald, then I could just dedicate my life to that look. But I don't think that's going to be an option, because I won't have to do it. And I think that's what keeps me constantly evolving on the hairstyles. What are your thoughts on that? I need to know right here in the comments.